Hey everybody, Grayson the Goosebumps Kid here. Welcome back to another Goosebumps book review. Today, we're looking at a book from the series 2000, and that is book number 2, Bride of the Living Dummy. This was a really, really cool book. It's actually the 4th book in the Living Dummy series, and you follow this girl named Jillian and her 2 sisters, her 2 sisters actually have this doll named Mary Ellen, and ever since they had Mary Ellen, Jillian's life has been just a whole nightmare. She gets terrorized by this doll, and her little sisters, her sisters terrorize her with it. She gets sick of it, and eventually, one day they go to a theater where this guy named Jimmy O. James is doing a show at, and he's actually a ventriloquist. And who do you think that dummy is that he is doing ventriloquism with? You guessed it, it's Slappy. And during the whole show, Jillian thinks Jimmy O. James is kind of nervous. He, doesn't really know what's, going on, or he's acting more suspicious throughout the whole show, stuff like that. So eventually the show ends, and during the show, her sisters got teased by Slappy. Believe it or not, her sisters got teased by Slappy, and they want to go talk to the ventriloquist. A whole bunch of stuff happens. Then, while they're, leaving the show, they see in the trash bin, Slappy was thrown in there. So, her friend, Jillian's friend, I forgot his name. If I can find it in here. Sorry, guys. I have a very short memory. Harrison. That's his name, Harrison. Harrison grabs it, takes it with him. He eventually shows Jillian what he found. She gets upset. They want to return it and all that stuff. Then they run into Jimmy O. James when they're trying to return it to him, and he says to get rid of the doll. That's the reason why he threw it away. It did stuff that you couldn't imagine. And let's just say, after they brought Slappy back, things went wrong. Bride of the Living Dummy was actually really cool. I loved Jimmy O. James, Jillian, Harrison, her sisters, the whole story seemed pretty good. The ending was disgusting. It was horrible. There was the ending was disgusting, scary, and weird. So, yeah, be prepared once you start reading Bride of the Living Dummy. The ending was very weird and also disgusting. So, I gotta say, the whole twist behind, the 2 dummies was actually pretty cool. Or the twist behind one dummy, actually. I won't say who. The whole, thing with Mary Ellen, and I believe one of her sisters' names is Katie, and the other is Amanda, but I'm not exactly sure. Don't take that set in stone. I feel really bad for Jillian, because she has to deal with all these things like, oh, Mary Ellen, you hurt Mary Ellen's feelings, you need to apologize, all that stuff. There's just horrible things throughout this book that I feel so bad for Jillian for, and I'm sure you guys would too. So, yeah, Bride of the Living Dummy is not what you think. I know, I've actually, not kidding, I've heard a few people, I don't remember who, but they said Bride of the Living Dummy was kind of under or overrated, but I completely disagree. I think Bride of the Living Dummy is actually pretty cool. It's definitely in my top 20, top 10 favorite Series 2000 books. Now, of course, I haven't read 10 or 20 of them, but probably, I'm assuming when I read the rest of them, there's only 25. I don't know why I said top 20, but like top 10, you know, once I read through all these, it'll probably still be in my top 10. But yeah, that was it for Bride of the Living Dummy. If I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I would definitely give this a 9 out of 10. I really, really enjoyed this. This is also a first printing. I got this on eBay for like $8, $7 or $8, so that was pretty cool. Bride of the Living Dummy, enjoyed it. What were your guys' thoughts on Bride of the Living Dummy? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Make sure to join our Goosebumps Discord. I'll leave a link to that in the description down below as well. And yeah, God bless you guys and have a good night. Bye, everyone.